Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video topic is marriage is dead. And in the same token, dating is pretty much dead too. You guys remember Dave Chappelle in his stand-up special said, chivalry is dead and women killed it? Well, basically this is the same. So marriage is supposed to be a deal between two parties. Both parties have to put in work and effort, and both parties receive benefits. But these days, women just want to receive all the benefits, especially of a luxury lifestyle, but put in zero work. They just want to show up. And you have to remember that in life, you don't deserve anything. Everything you get in life is earned through you putting in the work and earning it. Societies in the West have been mirroring societies in the East for a while now. For example, the East was wearing masks way before us, and now we're just getting around to wearing masks. In the East, marriage and birth rates were declining, and in the West now here, our marriage rates and birth rates are declining. So if we look at these things as a trend, we're going to follow suit. In this video, I want to talk a lot about some of the statistics, so I'll run the numbers through you guys. That way you guys can get a better understanding and perspective on what's happening. So the first thing comes from a Newsweek article written many years ago, but it was in conjunction with Harvard and Yale studies which looked at marriage rates in women. And this article said that women at age 30 have a 20% chance of getting married. If you think about that, that's a very low number. And then by age 35, they have a 5% chance of getting married. And that's pretty much dismal. That's horrible. And then by 40, it's a 2.6% chance of getting married. So women can still have it all. They can have the career and the marriage and the children life if they want. But they just have to be aware of there's an order that they have to go about it because of the biological clock. So they want to get these things in order in their 20s, and then they can amass the career that they want with the remainder years that you have. So let's talk about some more relationship stats. So we know that 50% of marriages end in divorce. We know that 80% of divorces are filed by women, and it's even higher, 90% in college-educated women. So basically almost all divorces are filed by women. And from this number, we have 50% that are married. And assuming, based on the numbers that I saw, let's say generously that 50% of all married couples are satisfied. And then let's say the other 50% of remaining married couples are either okay about it or they're dissatisfied. And then once we break down all the numbers, we know that approximately 25% of all couples only end up in a satisfactory relationship. From the top, we have 50% that ended in divorce, catastrophic failure. We have 50% that are married, but within this group, there's 50% that are satisfied and 50% that are either okay or dissatisfied. And remember, guys, I'm being generous with these numbers. These percentages could be even lower. So going into marriage, I want you guys to be selective in who you choose and know what to look for, because this is a huge decision that you're making. So some more marriage statistics. The average marriage lasts about 8 years. The top 10 richest people in the world have had a total of 13 divorces, last time I checked. So basically there's more divorces within the top 10 than there are people or couples, which is absurd. So basically, money doesn't preclude you from the risks of getting divorced. Right now, the risk to benefit ratio for men in getting married is too high. So basically, it's all risk for the man and basically no benefits. What you can get in relationships nowadays, it's the same as if you were basically married. So the risks are basically that you get all your money siphoned away in divorce. Majority of the time, lose custody of the children. The laws are not in favor of men. I want you guys to check out a video by someone, Coach Greg Adams. He has this really good video called The Marriage Wheel, where he does an in-depth analysis and breakdown of this whole marriage cycle divorce, ending up in divorce. And that will give you guys a clear picture of what's been happening recently. Another thing I've noticed, I go to this local barber shop, and us guys, we chat and we chop it up there. And a lot of the guys there that are beta and blue pilled, these guys have been divorced. And honestly, I feel so bad for them because their lives are being ruined. In older times, we had different structure in society. Let's say there was kings and royalty. These people had thousands of wives, thousands of concubines, mistresses, harems, etc. So what happened in the past was that the elite men were taking basically all of the women. And then the majority of the other remainder men, they don't have sexual access and they don't get to pass down in the gene pool. And when you have a society that is structured like that, where 60% of men are being excluded, then you're going to result in violence and chaos and unrest. So this is one of the reasons why we have structured modern societies in a one-to-one relationship. This way, more people in society can be satisfied. So what we're supposed to have is something called assortative mating. This is where in the sexual marketplace, people on the same level or similar levels are supposed to date and mate with people on similar levels. For example, a 10 will date or marry a 10. A 5 will marry a 5. It's supposed to be around the same level. But right now, we have an open sexual marketplace where people are free to make their own choices. And with these choices, what we have is something called the 90-10 rule, where basically 90% of the women only want the top 10% elite level men. So what is happening in society right now is we're reverting back to the old structures of society, where kings and royalty and these elite level men are basically taking all the women. So guys, if you are just a regular average guy and you're not getting sexual access, you're not dating that much, just know that it's normal for the times because of the freedom and the marketplace that we have now. So in conclusion, I just want to say that at the moment, I cannot advocate for guys to get married under the current laws. However, I still believe in the covenant of marriage and that structure in society. I still believe that marriage is a positive and good thing. However, it is going to take work to achieve these goals again. So guys, that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.